looking back towards their bay. And for guests and visitors, you can put your $20 donation into this little green box here. There's a slot underneath, and all the proceeds help to keep this open and for the Watchman to be here and protect this land. These poo piles could fill a pie. It's the size of my full hand. Another very healthy poo pile in its spawn. And this is looking at the entrance or part of the longhouse with matching tree trunks in the back. One growing a tree or bushes. We've been getting passing thunderstorms with big bolts of lightning hitting land and water. It's only like the 5th day of rain that Greg and I have had in almost 3 months of boating up here. So I'm sure it's welcome relief. So I'm standing in what would have been the interior of a longhouse. Some timbers over here. There's very serene views looking out into the bay. There's also packed down berry bushes. These are all blackberries, and I don't know that any one person would have smashed these down. They're not cut, they're smashed. And after the giant poo piles I just saw, I have an idea what could go through blackberry bushes and not get ripped apart. Heading over to the leaning house. This at one time was really nice. Looks like it even had wallpaper inside. It's got pine siding on the interior downstairs. There's a roof right over to the left on the ground. Here's a table full of old artifacts, including a bicycle frame. There's another table down here with tools. And back here, in past pictures, some of these similar to totems, but they were on their roofs, and this might have been the one with either a salmon or a frog. It's one of the few buildings that you can get up close to, peek inside. Looks like it's being cleaned out. There's the door. These take a lot of work. This is in the cleared area. You can see their old wash basin, barrels, plumbing, looking inside. They had insulation. and upholstered furniture. And they have stinging nettle here. Lots of berries. Blackberries, huckleberries, blueberries, currant, gooseberries, rose hips, just to name a few that I've seen, plus lots of fruit trees, cherry, apple. So no shortage of food here for both people and bear. And up on the hill here, past the campfire area, is what I think is the old hospital. And the crows are loving this rain. Coming up the hill to this two-story building. Actually, it's just one story with a basement. Very healthy ferns growing off the top. Looking inside. More fern over in the corner. Old refrigerator. Someone has been busy trying to clean it up. Another building, or what's left of it over here on the side. Way back in all the bushes. For those arriving by boat, there's this nice new floating dock and pier, and there's a two-story facility here for the First Nations. The Watchman's cabin is just over here to the side on this trail. Take only photos, leave only footprints. Your donation to help fund this and keep it open to the public. This is a nice bay over here to the right where we've anchored. There's room for a couple boats if they're not too big. There's the Watchman's cottage over here. Gorgeous views. And if you tie up to their dock, you have to have permission in advance. And it's $1 per foot that you pay with your donation, but you need to have reservations and fill out a waiver before you even come ashore. All of that can be phoned in or emailed.